Life is a time pass. क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय. देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever I am, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% करे नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना. Who asked you? Leave at zero complaint level. मौज में रहो, be happy. Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. One of the most difficult situation all the intelligent, scientific minded people face is the problem of objectifying the subject. They want to continue objectivity and then try to discover who am I. And a subject can never become an object. This is the rule. And therefore, they go on imagining and projecting the things, like about the creation, how the world is created. In our Vedas also, there are theories of creations. But they are not meant to prove creation. See, this is the basic difference between our approach and other religions and the scientific approach. Scientifically, everything has to be objectively experienced. This can never happen. Then why this topic is given in our scriptures about the creation? It is only for a simple rule. The unknown is indicated with reference to the known. Who is this girl? I don't know. No, you don't know. His daughter. Him I know. So reference is there. From the known, the unknown is indicated. What is known to us? The world. So from the world, so with reference to the world, the unknown reality is indicated. How it is indicated? That, see, you are intelligent, of course. Can there be any effect without a cause? No. So when we look at a child, what is the first thing that we ask to the child? Hey, who is your dad? Who is your mom? Because we don't take the child as it is. We take him as an effect. So whenever we take anything as an effect, we are responsible for creating a cause. See? And the samsara begins. So all intellectuals get lost in cause and effect. But the purpose of this theory of creation in our scriptures is not that. Then, okay, we accept. This world is effect. Somebody must have created, yes. Who created nature? Take a simple example. What is that? Suppose there is a pot made out of clay. So pot is effect. How it is created? Minimum two things are required. One is the clay, second is the pot maker. The clay by itself cannot become the pot. The pot maker without the clay cannot make the pot. So when you talk about this world, then who is the world maker and of what or out of what the world is made? Then our scriptures tell it is Purusha Prakriti. Purusha is the pot maker, the sentient cause, and Prakriti is the clay, the material cause. So the world is made out of the material cause by the efficient cause. Then we go one step further. In all other religions, they accept the God creator as the efficient cause, not the material cause. It is here the difference comes. Because we accept the God also as a material cause, and therefore, for us, it is not difficult to accept the tree as God, the river as God, the mountain as God, the cow as God, the tulasi plant as God, the Prithvi as God, Samudravasane Devi, Parvatastana Mandale. No difficulty. Because both the material and efficient cause is one reality, and that is our essential nature. To come to this point, here the teacher said, Veda Bhavanat, till such time we continue to be objective, we will be only extrovert. And we will try to find out cause and effect. And the day we understand this point, real spiritual practice is going beyond cause and effect. Take an example. Have we ever asked a question, why the fire is hot? We don't accept fire is hot. Thereafter, we decide how to interact with that fire. We don't ask unnecessary question. In the same manner, this world is like this. Hereafter, you decide how to interact with the world. Then how we interact with the fire? We interact with the fire in such a manner, the burning destructive ability of the fire is enslaved by us and it is utilized to our benefit. Exactly the same way, this whole world. Don't waste time, why? Because the sky is too high. But the world is like this thing. Now interact in such a manner. So what is the world? Relations and possessions. Now interact in such a manner that you are not destroyed in that. Then possessions. Ma kuru dhana jana yauvana garvam harati nimeshat kalah sarvam. Don't get lost in possessions and relations. They are not eternal, they are not permanent. See, friends. And therefore, we will be living in this world with the possessions and relation, but we will protect us from ourselves by not becoming the possessor and the relation. Then how do we live? Karnataka. Net result, we come back to ourselves. And then the question comes, who am I? See? So then we do the bhavana. When I consider myself to be the body, then there is otherness natural. Now, is there any experience in our life when otherness is not experienced? Yes. When? Deep sleep. In deep sleep, there is no sense of otherness. See, there is no sense of being finite. Net result, no desire, no suffering, no achievement. Total, we are happy. Okay. So what is deep sleep? Body identification is zero, yet we continue to exist. Correct. Now let us bring the experience of the deep sleep into the waking. If I am independent of the body, what exactly must be the experience? If I am other than the body, what must be the experience? Do the bhavana. If I am other than the mic, what does it mean? It means the attributes of the mic, they don't belong to me. Because I am other than the mic. Mic is held by a clamp. I am not held by a clamp. Mic is black. I am not black. Mic is inert. I am not inert. Okay. So if I am other than the body, what does it mean? So what are the attributes of the body? Body's attributes are, body has, to begin with, 1, 2 will take only. Body has a shape. If I am other than the body, now let us start playing. Don't become serious. Let us start playing. What it is like being without form, because body has a shape. If I am other than the body, I have no shape. So now start working on this. What it is like being formless. What we are doing to the mind, we are giving an object as formlessness. So we work on that. This is bhavana. But is there anything which is formless? Find out. Yes, space is formless. Yes, space is formless. Now let us play. What must be the experience of the space? We are doing bhavana. Space has no beginning, no middle, no modification, no end. Yes. Is it not our experience? Do we have the experience of our birth, beginning? No. Do we have the experience that we are growing? No. Somebody tells us for the first time, Auntie, what is the time? Then that girl gets a shock of her life. Don't call me auntie, call me Didi. Say, Buddha, Didi. It is not their fault because we don't experience that we are growing. Therefore, most of the elderly people have this pathetic joke. See, I don't feel I am old. You cannot. Because feelings are by the mind. Feelings are not by the body. And the mind never changes. Mind is producing the time. How can the mind, the time, which is a baby of the mind, can influence the mind? See, friends. Therefore, being other than the body means what? I have no beginning, no middle, no modification, no end. Okay, correct. Slowly, slowly, your mind will give up the shape of the body, and immediately everything related to the body also disappears. Then we continue our bhavana. Bhavana is natural process. What is the experience of the space? Space supports everything, rejects nothing, doesn't get influenced by anything. Okay. If this is what I am, can it be established? Yes. Colors and forms are many. Vision is supporting. Vision is one without color form. Yes. So, like the space supports all the contents, rejects nothing, but gets influenced by nothing, is it not the same experience of the vision? Vision supports all colors and forms, rejects nothing, but doesn't get influenced by anything? Yes. Who am I? With reference to the colors and forms, I am the vision. So when more colors and forms are added, is it a burden to the vision? When more galaxies are created in the space, is it a burden for the space? No. When they are destroyed, is it a loss to the space? No. If more people are added, is it a burden to my vision? No. If all of you disappear, is it a loss to my vision? No. Come on, I got it. This is what I am. Net result? Presence and absence of things will not be an issue in our life. Who am I? This is I am. This is what Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi says. Veda bhavana saha aham iti asau abhidha bhavana. See? Therefore, we have to be subjective. AC लगा दो उसको गर्मी हो रही है. Put AC. थोड़ी भी गर्मी से इतने परेशान हो जाते. लगा दो AC. Put make it 30. बस. Enough. हाँ. If you are listening fully, you will not feel cold and heat. Therefore, Bheda Bhavanat Sohamityasau Bhavana Abhidha Pavani Mata. Therefore, friends, when we are, who am I? I am the vision. Who am I? I am the skin. Heat and cold will not bother me. Spiritual life is not entertainment. It is an experience. So, Abhidha Bhavana. No more sense of otherness. Pavani Mata. This is the most purifying spiritual practice. Pavani. Patita Pavana Sitara, that Pavani Mata. Veda Bhavana Sohamityasau Bhavana Abhida Pavani Mata. Now, when this is practiced for a good number of times or years, then Bhava Shunya Sat, Bhava Susthiti. Now, hereafter, no Bhavana, only being. No efforts are involved. Like when we learn first time anything like car driving. So we always the problem. I don't know why the car is going to the left. He doesn't go to the straight. You know why is he going to the left? That time the car is controlling us. But once we are perfected in that, then we even don't think that I had to drive the car, I had to park. But when we are new, there was one lady in Andheri, she told me, Swamiji, I now know driving, I can take you anywhere. I said, okay, let's go. Why? I had to go to Bhindi Bazaar for some work. Okay, we'll go. We came from Andheri. At Dadar, she parked the car. I said, come on, I have to go. No, Swamiji, such a nice parking place. Have we come for parking the car or what? Let's go there. No, we'll take a taxi and go. Why not? There, I don't know how to reverse the car to park. So initially, efforts are required. Good efforts. Slowly, effortlessness comes. Bhava Shunya Sat Bhava Sustiti. Sat Bhava. Now we are effortlessly being without becoming. Be attentive. Knowing is being, and being is knowing. They are not two. That experience where knowing and being are separate, that experience is at the level of the mind. This is a phone. I know this is the phone. So I is knowing. Phone is being. So I know the phone, but I am not the phone. Does it happen with ourselves? I know myself, but I am not me? No. This is what is said here. Bhava shunya sad bhava sustiti. Now there is no bhava. We don't have to struggle. Hey, don't disturb. Don't you know? Aham brahmasmi, aham brahmasmi, aham brahmasmi. तुम डिस्टर्ब क्यों करते हो यार? हम ब्रह्मास्मि, लेकिन तुम तो पागल लगते हो. नहीं नहीं नहीं, मैं ब्रह्म ही हूँ. ब्रह्मा. No, no efforts. It is a natural glide. Therefore, come back to Patanjali again. Prayatna Shaithilya Ananta Samapatibhyam. Don't struggle, don't put undue efforts. Relax, relax, relax. Relax doesn't mean go to sleep. ज़्यादा ही relax हो गए. Relax means be 100% attentive. A person who is tense cannot understand properly. A person who is relaxed, he can clearly understand. Because he is not reacting, he is absorbing. So, bhava shunya sadbhava sustiti. Bhava shunya. Now we are not trying to struggle. Now see example. I am man. Do I have to do the bhavana? That I am man. I am not a woman. Yaar. I am man. Dekhta nahi daadi hai. I am a man. I am not a woman. I don't have to do that. When a child is growing, everybody calls him, let us say, Raju. So he addresses himself as third person singular. Mummy, Raju wants chocolate. See? So he is referring to himself because everybody calls him Raju, he calls himself also Raju. Third person singular. See? And when he grows up, then that word Raju is so much one with him. If somebody uses that word and says something, the whole samsara is created. Another good example. How to get disidentified, that is the theme, and come to know who you are. We were going by bus to Badri Kedar, and all youngsters were with me, and I normally sit in the back seat, last seat of the bus, so that nobody fights. I want to sit near the window. See, Swamiji is sitting there. No, you cannot do it. So they sit quiet. That is the idea. So one girl came and, Swamiji, may I sit here? I said, no problem. Then tell me something. I said, okay, we'll play something. What is that? I will call anybody. What is that boy's name? His name is Ashok. I said, okay. I will simply say Ashok loudly and say nothing in your ears, only lip movement. And then you laugh like mad and go away. Then I say, see what happens. So we played. And she started laughing like mad and went again in the front seat. So this Ashok, he came. Swamiji, may I sit? I said, why she is laughing? I said, ask her. How do I know why somebody laughs? You ask her. He went to her. Why are you laughing? Who are you to ask me? I'll do anything. I'll laugh or cry. No, Swami told you something. No, he didn't tell me something. Because I didn't tell actually. He again, Swamiji, what did you tell her? I said, nothing. Now what was happening? With that Ashok, he is so identified. This is how our personality is born. See, friends, these are so simple things, but we are unable to catch this in our life. Therefore, Shunya Sadbhava Sustitihi Bhavana Balan Bhakti Ruttama. And when we keep on working in this line, this is called as the ultimate devotion. So what is devotion? Devotion is oneness with the divine. And if we are one with the divine, then jo thari raha hai, so mari raha hai. God's desire and our desire will not be contradictory. And therefore, we lead our life desire free. So this desire free being is what I am. So who am I? The one who has no desires, therefore nothing to do, nowhere to go. Then what to do? Life is a time pass. But what people will say, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Each and every issue of your life is sorted out. Hey friends, slowly, slowly, you will start leading your life effortlessly. Bhavana Balat Bhakti Ruttama. In Bhagavad Gita, in the 18th chapter, Bhagavan Sri Krishna tells, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma na shochati na kankshati samaha sarveshu bhuteshu mad bhaktim labhate param. That para bhakti, uttama bhakti, what Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi says, is para bhakti. What is the para bhakti? Brahma Bhutaha. Oneness with the divine is the ultimate in devotion. See? They are not two. Like how much time, energy and effort it will be required for a husband to be a man. I am not husband, I am not husband, I am not husband, I am not husband, I am not husband. क्या कहा? नहीं, husband to husband. No, I am husband, I am husband. Does it require anything? What will be the spiritual sadhana for the husband to become a man? First of all, man can become husband, husband can never become man. Why? He is already a man. He became husband. Being is man, becoming is husband. Then what sadhana should the husband do? Don't take wife heavily, although she is heavy. Take her lightly in the light of wisdom. You will see the fighting which goes between husband and wife, it is not on a big issue. I'll tell you two examples. There was one couple, old couple, and they were known in that area that nobody has ever heard they fighting with each other. Nobody. So, in that gated community, they decided to honor them, civic reception. So they were called. Mr. Gupta and Mrs. Gupta, Gupti, both of them came. And then the question was asked, Mr. Gupta, we really appreciate your life. How it is that you never fought with your wife? What is the secret? He kept quiet. Please tell. So he looked at his wife. Should I talk? She said yes. Then he spoke. He answered actually. But the people, as you didn't understand, they also didn't understand. Then he said, we have clear understanding. We have divided our areas of operation. What is to be done in the house, who should come, who should not come, how the money is to be spent. These small little things she decides. I decide whether America should attack on Afghanistan or Japan. Therefore, our fields are different. They don't fight with each other. Life becomes so simple. But on small issues, I don't like this, but why did you bring like this? Oh, no, forget, yaar. You are theek hai. Therefore, the real spiritual practice is We have to remember this truth. Then we are ever the same divine, but playing the role that we are supposed to play. This is real devotion. Devotion is not all the kinds of ornaments. See? Fullstop.com, your railway lines, or electric post, Rudraksha Mala, then Spatika Mala, then Tulasi Mala, then Vaijanti Mala. How many? Friends. Therefore, Bhagavan says, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma. And who is Prasanna? Bhagavan is Prasanna. Because, like Tukara Maharaj says, Anandache dohi Ananda Taranga. See? The depth is happiness, bliss. The surface is bliss and happiness. Other than bliss, there is nothing in this world. In being, it is bliss. In becoming, they are blisters. The moment you become somebody, blisters are bound to be. See, friends. Therefore, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma. Now, how do we know whether we are on the right track? Two things will happen. You will not bring your dead past in the present. Therefore, remember to forget. But we have forgotten to forget. The same old stories. And the second thing is, na kangshati. Let us not try to solve the non-existing problem. What is the worry? Worry is an effort to solve the non-existing problem. We only create. Such people are constantly worried. They can't be relaxed. One example. We were going through some immigration with my friend. He was a citizen of that country. And something happened with some of the passenger. And he had a very rough interaction with the immigration officer. Naturally, police came, bundled him and took him. And the whole atmosphere in that hall was tense. So my friend, he held my hand. I said, you have stopped my blood circulation. Lose it. Swamiji, let us pray to God. They should not send us to that person. So when they say go there, you have to go. You can't change. I said, come on, you are the citizen of this country. Why are you worried? No, about you. They will ask you so many questions. Do you have the return ticket? Everything is near the way. I said, come on, yeah, relax. And as if it has to happen, we were directed to the same, go to that. Booth number 21. And he was shivering. We went, I gave my passport. He's not a single question here. How much tension I had. You are a tension specialist. Relax. We all do this, is it not? Retreat is there. What we have to do? We should construct a house. We should. Ram. Relax. See, for food should be created for 2,000 people. But so many people should be people. See, the whole Walmart is brought. Relax, man. Relax. This is very important. Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma na Shochadine Kaya. Samaha Sarveshu Bhuti. Theek, everything is fine. Then this is called as Mad Bhaktim Labate Param. This is the ultimate devotion. See, if we are devoted to somebody and because of that we are suffering, do you think that somebody will be happy to see us suffering? If we are devoted to God and we suffer, He will never like it. The real service to anything or anybody is happiness. That is Mad Bhaktim Lavate Para. Now, this is what we are essentially. If we do not recognize this, nobody can help us. Now, in the 10th mantra, the teacher tells the purpose of everything so that we come back to our own being. This is said in the 10th mantra. Hrusthale manaha swasthata kriya bhakti yoga bodhascha nishchitam. How many paths are there? First is kriya, karma. Second is bhakti, devotion. Third is yoga. And fourth is bodha, experience. All of them are meant for what? Hrusthale manaha swasthata. We must come back to our own being. Let the mind come back, withdraw, and dissolve in pure consciousness. Like we have this experience when we go to sleep. What is sleep? We withdraw from everything. All possessions, relations, achievements, failures, problems, health, disease, everything slowly we discard and we come back and come to a point which cannot be rejected, which cannot be given up. This is the ultimate of whatever path you follow. Hrusthale manaha. Mind should go back. Hrut means Hrudaya. Hrudaya means Harati Ayam. That takes away everything. What takes away everything? Waves are taken away by the ocean. Ocean is taken away by the water. Colors and forms are taken away by the vision. Sense organs are taken away by the mind. Mind is taken away by the eye. Eye is taken away by the life. Life is taken away by the Chaitanya. Come back. Come back. This is the only purpose of all the spiritual practice, and then come to discover, who am I? Am I the objects of the world? Without this object, do I cease to exist? No. So, whether the things are there or not, there is no loss or gain for the sense organs. So, what will be the first step in discovering who am I? Think about it. Then we come to know worldly possessions have nothing to do with our being. Earlier, iPhones were not there. Did we cease to exist that time? Now iPhones are there. Now what is that? One more iPhone. You have got iPhone? No, I have got U phone. Then we get so much involved in these things. Therefore, friends, if we want to discover who am I, discover this freedom. Dependence on the worldly things and beings must be reduced to the minimum. And for that, one simple technique. Let us take minimum seva from anybody. You people do not know. I am the sufferer of that. To do seva to somebody is easy. To get seva from everybody is such a torture. We see sometimes people, they are not able to walk and they are doing, even then, Swamiji, this I have cooked for you. Do you think I feel good about it? They can't themselves walk. They can't themselves stand properly. And I got, how painful it is for me. And they don't understand. Then I have to invoke Narsimha Rao Garu. Then I don't want it. It's not for hurting them, but to protect myself. See, friends, therefore, Hrusthale mana sasthata kriya. Let the mind go back to the pure conscious self that we are. Therefore, at the body level, kriya, karma yoga, body level, try to take any service from anybody. So important. I don't know if I told you, There is one old couple, and very rare couple, the only couple rather in the whole world. They told me, Swamiji, we pray every day. I say, you pray upon each other? No, Swamiji, but to some extent like that. I said, what do you mean? Then he said, Swamiji, when I pray to the Lord, oh Lord, let her die first. Then she said, Swamiji, I pray to the Lord, let him die first. I said, made for each other. Don't you ask why this peculiar prayer? I said, no peculiarity. Then he said, Swamiji, she is so dumb. She doesn't know anything about finance. She doesn't know what is bank. She has never written a check. If I go, she will be looted away by the public and she will suffer. Therefore, if she goes, I will manage myself. Immediately, wife watch. Swamiji, why I want to die him first? He cannot prepare a cup of tea. He will suffer if I am not there. Who will give him food? See, we may think it is abnormal, but this is real love. See, friends, marna to hai na? Do you have option? No option. So if option is given, ask for this. So when you go to God, Bhagwan, maro usko. Friends. So we have to withdraw from the our mind from the world. Manaha rustale. Rustale swasthata. Swa means ourself. In Sanskrit, the word swastha is for health, isn't it? Aapka swasthya kaisa hai? Swasthya is swastha. Swa means our own self. Stha means living. Just being is swastha. Becoming is aswastha. Swasthata. So when the mind will merge back to its own source, then only it will find peace and fulfillment. If the mind is running around, it will be tired and frustrated. Ristale manaha swasthata. Therefore, we have seen in the earlier verse that practice this. Every experience you take, it has got two shades, is and is not. This is a Bluetooth mic. It is not a wired mic. So both the aspect of the mic I know. Then who am I? I am other than the mic, and is not doesn't apply to me. So what is this experience where is and is not is invalid? It is that experience where mind is not involved. Experience through the mind have these two options. One option is something is. Other option is something is not. Like this is Las Vegas. This is not Arizona. This is 2024. This is not 1947. This is hot. This is not cold. So everything in our life, all experiences have these two options, is and is not. Now find out an experience where these options are invalid. And this we can find out in every experience, because all our experiences are in these complementary opposites. This is what Bhagavan told in Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter, which I already told you yesterday. Sukha dukkhe same krutva labha labho jaya jayo. When we maintain the equanimity of the mind, means what happens? See, is and is not is discarded. So find out what is that which does not fall in the purview of is and is not. Then we come to discover this is what I am. We come to discover that I can never have the experience of my absence. I am not, experience is not possible. Therefore, I am. Is it necessary to tell? Think. There is no option. Whether I am or I am not, option is not there. This non-optional experience is what I am. Who am I? Non-optional experience. Therefore, lesser the options we give to ourselves in life, closer we are to the divine. And to give less options, living at zero complaint level, no complaint. In due time, slowly, we will have a natural behavior wherein we do not react. Like what? When the eyes see the colors and forms, they do not react. They simply illuminate. If the eyes have to react, what will happen? When a blue color is seen, eyes will become blue. If the yellow color is seen, eyes will become yellow. If the white color is seen, it doesn't happen. See? The more we work on this subjectively, then we come to know that we are really heading towards the inquiry, who am I? So am I the object? No. Am I the instrument of the object? No. Am I the function of the object? No. Then I am the one who is supporting all of them and yet independent, uninfluenced by any one of them. Is the earth space? No. Is the water space? No. Is the air space? No. Is the fire space? No. Then what is space? Supporting all of them, rejecting nothing, yet beyond all of them. So, supporting waking, but not a waker. Supporting dream, but not a dreamer. Supporting deep sleep, but not going to sleep. Supporting samadhi, but not worried about breakage of samadhi. Vedaisya sarvai ahameva vidya. This aham is what I am. So who am I? This one, who is the support of everything and doesn't get influenced by anything. That is what is our essential nature. The Rusthale mana swasthata. So by this kriya or the karma yoga or kriya yoga, the mind is coming back to our essential self. And how it can happen? When whatever happens in our life, we stop reacting in life. Don't have to react. What happens? When something good happens, we jump out of the skin. I'm so happy, so happy. Then something wrong happens, we make a hole like a animal and go below that. Why? No, relax, relax, relax. The more we are able to understand this principle, to that extent we are marching towards who really we are. This is the Kriya. And therefore, the Maha Mantra, don't forget, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, try to be 100%. Now you are in the Satsanga, remain only Satsangi. Don't become anybody else. Imagine when I look at any one of you and I am reminded of my mother, will I be able to deliver the subject? Because I cease to be a speaker and I become a son. But what is the secret of spiritual life? Recognize this, man. It is not difficult. Now, I have been talking for last almost 48 minutes or 50 minutes rather. Out of 50 minutes, how many minutes you have heard me? Huh? Even this is not heard. Sometimes there is a blackout. We are unable to keep ourselves where we are required to keep 100%. Nobody can help us in this. Therefore, I told you, don't go to God and beg for before Him. Oh God, do this and good. He knows the useless fellow. ठीक है, जा. Work hard. When you go and ask from Bhagavan, you don't get justice. You get favor. See? And when you get favor, you lose the charm of your life. Therefore, if you put sincere efforts, His help will come. So, Rustale Manaha Sastata Kriya. There are no regrets. There is no arrogance of success. Mind is always at peace with yourself. Then, the second path that we follow, Bhakti. Bhakti is also for what? The same purpose. Manaha Hrusthale Swasthata. Devotion is not going and asking from the Lord, oh Lord, see that my mother-in-law goes quickly, I'm waiting for departure, We have booked the ticket. Every time it is to be cancelled. See, friends, don't ask. Meaning what? Stop reacting in life. A devotee should practice this. Whosoever comes or whatever comes in our life is the divine gift. This is the simple principle of devotion. Meaning what? Everything will remind us of God. See? Life becomes very simple. Now it can be practiced with little bit of an ounce of intelligence. Like example I gave you, if there is a toothache, it is not given for us to suffer because we are negligent. Therefore, the pain is given so that we can correct it and be happy. In the same manner, we are treated bad, we are insulted, something wrong has happened. It is not for torturing us. See, it is for telling us, hey, your thinking process is wrong. Think correctly. So whenever we get disturbed or hurt in life, remember our thinking process is wrong. If you think properly, you will never misunderstand anybody. This is the meaning of bhakti, devotion. Because everything is happening in His will. And for that our Mahamantra is there. Jo thari rahe, so mari rahe. Whenever we want to fulfill our desires, we suffer. In this manner, these two paths, karma and bhakti, they are ultimately meant for our mind merges back in our conscious reality, and that is what, who am I? I am that. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।